They pull you in, then pull away. They say one thing, and of course, then what do? Exactly the opposite. Do you recognize this dynamic? Well, unfortunately, most of us do. And mixed signals are never random. Okay. And today, of course, we're here to uncovering the reason why. So this is Psychic Love Detective Case File 2. Welcome, my beautiful fellow Aquariuses, to the truth behind their mixed signals. Now, this reading is timeless, and if you're here now, there is a reason, as you well know. It also works for any kind of connection. So if you're here for an ex, a current partner, or something that you don't even know what it is, that infamous situationship, this is the right place. But before we begin, please take a moment to check the pinned comment, and you can do it meanwhile I shuffle the cards, because that will explain how to use this reading and it will be more clear for you. Okay? But now let's open the file. So Aquas, we are going to see which kind of energy does your person has towards you at the moment that you are viewing this reading. Okay? And here we've got happy. Oh, wow. So this person has got a very, very good attitude towards you at this very moment in time. Or are they showing that they're happy, and instead they're not? You see, there is one thing is feeling happiness, and one thing is showing happiness to cover up other things. Also, there could be here. So there is three possibilities. The two I explained before. The third one could be that this person is showing themselves to you to be something that is really not in their nature. Example. Is this person a bit on the grouchy side, or not as open, not as welcoming, not as fun to be with by nature, but because they are very interested in you, they are showing all this to make sure that you will be captured by their personality. Okay, now, of course, as you well know, this is a general reading. It might not resonate with everybody, so please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. And at the same time, instead, if you would like a private reading with me, the link is in the description box below. Okay, so now we are getting very much into the nitty-gritty of the reading. And the first question is, what causes their hot and cold behavior? So let's see, Aquariuses, my friends, my fellow Aquariuses. And hot and cold behavior. 10 of Cups. Again, happy 10 of Cups. Yes, this person could be really, really happy to see you. Absolutely. Absolutely. It could be genuinely, extremely happy to be with you. You are everything that they were looking for. They feel very satisfied and all of that. And with the 10 of Cups as well, that would reinforce it, but it would also reinforce the other two options that I spoke to you about at the very start. So their hot and cold behavior here is that I believe that whatever they are or trying to show or really feeling is that they're afraid that if they keep going, this feeling of happiness, whatever is real or not, will be or find out, or it will be tarnished by something. When I say tarnished by something, it's like, have you ever heard people saying, I am so happy that I'm afraid that something is going to happen? Okay, so this is the kind of thing that I'm trying to explain here. But let's keep going. What do they really mean when they pull back? And here we have got the Knight of Wands. Well, first of all, this person is incredibly passionate towards you. They find you irresistible. This is the Knight of Wands. Again, more I pull cards here and more I'm going deeply into my feelings and to my sensation and the messages that I'm getting. What I'm feeling here is that this person is afraid that this happiness, whatever it's true or not, it's going to go, for some reason, and the reason why they pull back, it's because they believe that if they leave it all on the table, it's going to be taken away from them, that you would get tired of them or something of the sort. What do their inconsistent actions reveal about their emotions? And here we've got the Page of Wands. This is definitely a person who has got a lot of passion towards you. Two Wands cards back to back, and they're quite important. They're court cards. Now, what does this inconsistent actions reveal about their emotions? They are a bit on the not grown up side emotionally. I'm trying to be very nice, okay? This person is juvenile, not in age, or could be, but not, it doesn't have to be, but a kind of emotionally, I wouldn't say childish, but not at the same level of maturity, emotional maturity as yours, okay? What internal conflicts creates their mixed signals? So how do they feel about doing all of this themselves? And here we've got the Page of Pentacles. So you see now here we've got one page, and the other page just came back to back. It's a person that is trying to grow up emotionally, I'm sensing here. So their internal conflicts created by their mixed signals is that they know that they realize when they're acting or speaking and sounding quite juvenile, quite ungrown. Okay, again, I'm trying to be so nice here, but at the same time, then when they think back, or maybe even immediately after they open their mouth, they think, oh my God, I should have instead spoke this way. And instead of just only concentrating on dating with this person, or of putting everything in a good humor and that false kind of happiness, and or maybe overinflating all that, instead it's time that I'm starting to show that I can be grounded, that I can be really reliable as well. Even though a page is not that reliable, but at least is thinking of becoming reliable, okay? What are they trying to communicate energetically? And here it's the Wheel of Fortune. So energetically, whatever they're doing, I don't think that they're doing it on purpose here. I think that it's their own energy that actually gives out this information, is that their wheel is moving. This is time as well. This is Saturn, Chronos. So this person is changing. So their energy is letting you know that there is a maturity coming. It will need time to catch up to your own personal emotional maturity, but they are on the way, okay? What truth they don't want you to notice? And here is the Two of Swords. That they really, logically, they don't want you to know that they don't know how to become more mature, or at least, how can I say, because they're also very autocritical as well here. So because this person is very much aware of their downfalling, about the fact of being emotionally not as grown up as their own age, and that they want to, because they realize that instead they should act in a different way. It's coming. So they're aware of this disparity between their age and their emotional age. But what they're not aware is that the change is coming. So they're so worried that you would realize that they know that there is something within them that they want to change. They don't want to show that, okay? Sorry, I went on a big tangent there. What is the real intention behind their confusing behavior? And here is the Ace of swords, finding the truth of who they are in the way of growing up. Okay, because it's the logic side here. So the real intention behind their confusing behavior is to finally find the way to grow up emotionally like they know they have to. They are not aware that the change is coming. So logically, behind all of this, because they can't control their childish behavior, I would say emotionally I'm talking about, okay, but they're catching it already when it happens. So they want to make sure to stop all this because they realize and they are afraid of you to get tired of this. Okay, so my fellow Aquarius is, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm going to leave it here. And if you feel like sharing, how you felt the reading, if you recognize yourself in here, and maybe even about your own personal situation with this person, you're more than welcome to leave a comment below. Please, I would say to take a little time to sit with what came through. Because, I did explain a lot. I went on tangents, but the message is always very deep, okay? Now, also, if you feel drawn to explore more, you can find other episodes from this series, and the link is in the description box below, as well as other series on this channel, and they're all timeless. So you can go there and have a look wherever you want, binge away. Now, if this reading spoke to you and you would like to stay connected, you are so welcome to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do that, actually, it will help this work continue. So thank you so much, my beautiful Aquariuses, for being here with me today, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.